Alright, you guys, so this is my 2020 goals and budget and life book um, that I made at the beginning of 2020. I used it mostly for budgeting and debt planning, but also I wrote down my 2020 goals at the beginning of the year. And also, I do life in this book as I write down my scriptures, I do my Bible study, and anything that I need to plan and think about. Lists that I need to make, I sometimes write in this book. So it was literally just a normal counter book for school that I just wrote this down and I covered it with some contact paper. So yeah, it just says 2020. And then this is my goals page, which I'm not going to go into much detail about it. I have a blog post where I wrote down all of my goals, so if you really want to know what's in my goals page, you guys can go onto my blog and read that. But here you can see my total debt that I have, that I listed everything out, which amounted to $142,000. And this I already disclosed in a previous video, but here are my other debts. I've just covered up some of the names for privacy reasons, but as you can see, this is my total debt, and I have disclosed in a previous video that the total amount of debt that I had at the time was $142,000. And I will link that video in the cards for you above. It explains how I got into debt and how much is my total debt, but I haven't really given you guys a breakdown of all of my debt, which I guess I can quickly do for you guys. I don't mind sharing with you guys that I do have a personal loan and a revolving loan with the bank. I also have an overdraft, which as you can see here, these are the amounts that I owed on that. And then after that, I just have some debt that I owe my dad and my brother, as I mentioned, as well as some doctor bills and medical bills, and the one clothing store account. So this is supposed to be my debt snowball, but it ended up not working out for me, you guys. If you want to know what a debt snowball is and how I use the debt snowball to pay off all of my debt, then please leave a comment down below and I will show you guys how I do that. But this ended up not working out for me, so I'm actually going to be making a new debt snowball. If you guys want to see that in a video also, please let me know and I will be sure to film that for you guys. The next page, you guys, shows my debt trackers in more detail. Each one of these little cubes over here represent a certain amount of money. So whenever I pay off a certain amount towards that debt, then I get to color in a block. And as you can see, all of these blocks have been fully colored in, which means I've completely paid off all of this debt, but I still have a lot of other blocks to color in, and so yeah, there's still a lot of debt to pay. But this is just the smaller medical bills and some other personal debt that I have. So yeah, those are only the smaller amounts. The bigger amounts are over here, and they get like a big section. So as you can see, this is the credit card that I was talking about, which I had originally planned to pay $200 off every month until it was done, but I ended up not following through with my plan, and so I still have all of that money to pay. This is my F&B overdraft. I haven't paid anything towards it yet. As you can see, all of these are still pretty empty, so I still have that to do. I hadn't paid it off according to how I had planned with my debt snowball. So over here we have my personal loan debt tracker and my revolving loan debt tracker. As you can see, I have been paying towards my personal loan really well. I pay that every month. I don't have a choice really. It's a debit order. The bank automatically takes it. So yeah, that's been going good. I still have quite a bit to go before I am done. This is my revolving loan. Again, I have been paying towards that, but not as much as I would have loved. And I also still have a long way to go towards that. This is my total debt tracker, you guys. So it shows you every time I pay off $7,900, I get to color in. So whenever I've paid off again 7,900, I get to color in again. And imagine, you guys, when this whole jar is completely colored in, then I will be completely debt free. And how crazy it, you guys, that so much money is being thrown at debt. If we didn't have any debt, you guys, all of this money we could have used for things for ourselves, our family, for travel and things like that. That is why my slogan is, or my motto is, or my tagline, if you will, for the videos are, on this channel you will learn how to navigate through the struggles of life like debt, so that you will have more time, energy and resources, money to spend on the people and the things that you love the most. So this money, if we didn't have any debt, we could have spent it on our family, on traveling, on things like that. So that is the whole reason why I'm trying to get out of debt, and that is the whole reason why I am doing these videos, is so that I can show you guys that, you know, if you have debt, you know, debt is taking away from your family, it is taking away from your quality of life, and why we should strive to live a debt-free life. And that is exactly what I am doing, and I hope I can inspire some of you guys to do that too. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer, you guys, if you feel like living with debt is okay and you manage your finances okay while having debt, then props to you. I'm not throwing shade at anyone, I'm not judging anyone. If you pay off all of your debt fully at the end of every month, then good for you, that is really awesome. But for me, it has been a big pain point, and I really just want to get rid of all of my debt so that I can have more money to spend on the things that I actually enjoy, like traveling and things like that. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for checking out my debt tracker. I'm going to show you guys quickly how I color in my debt trackers. So you guys, for this debt, I can color in another block and a half. One block represents $200, so I only have another half a block left and I will be done with that debt. For path care, I can color in quite a few blocks because I only have $500 left, so I can go ahead and color that in and just leave open $500. And then that's about it, you guys. For these debts, I haven't paid anything yet, so I can't color that in yet. But for this one, and I'm going to do it in pink, I can color in, okay, that's February, March, April, May, June. So I can color in for July, and then August and September. And yeah, once I get paid at the end of October, then I'll be able to color in one more. Similarly here, February, March, April, so I can do May, June, July, August, September, and at the end of October, if I get paid, then I'll be able to color that one. So as you can see, we have been making progress on these two debts, but I still have quite a way to go. So yeah, I'm just happy that I am back on track and that I can carry on my journey, on my debt-free journey. That's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again in the next one. Bye!